The haunting of the Bell Witch. The Bell Witch haunting is one of the most famous ghost stories in American history. It occurred in Adams, Tennessee, in the early 19th century. The story revolves around the Bell family, who were tormented by an unseen force. This video recounts the eerie events that took place and ends with a chilling revelation. In the early 1800s, the Bell family moved to a quiet farm in Adams, Tennessee. John Bell, the head of the family, was a well-respected farmer. Life was peaceful and prosperous for the Bells until strange occurrences began to plague their home. It started with odd noises, scratching sounds on the walls, faint whispers in the dark, and the sound of footsteps echoing through the house. The family initially dismissed these disturbances, attributing them to animals or the wind. But soon, the events became more sinister. One night, John Bell's daughter, Betsy, woke up screaming. She described feeling as if she was being slapped and pinched by invisible hands. Bruises and welts appeared on her body, further terrifying the family. As days passed, the unseen force grew stronger and more aggressive. It tormented Betsy relentlessly, pulling her hair, yanking her covers off, and even speaking to her in a raspy, malevolent voice. The Bell family sought help from their community, and soon word of the haunting spread. Neighbors, curious and skeptical, visited the Bell farm, only to witness the paranormal activity firsthand. They heard the voice, which identified itself as Kate, a witch who had vowed to torment John Bell for reasons unknown. Desperate for answers, John Bell reached out to religious leaders and paranormal investigators. None could offer a solution or explanation for the terrifying phenomena. The witch's voice grew louder, mocking the family's prayers and attempts at exorcism. The haunting reached its peak when the entity predicted John Bell's death. "You will die soon," it taunted. On December 20th, 1820, John Bell was found dead in his bed. A mysterious vial of black liquid was discovered nearby. When the witch's voice was asked about it, she gleefully claimed responsibility, stating, "I gave old Jack a big dose of that last night." The Bell Witch haunting remains one of the most documented cases of paranormal activity. To this day, many visitors to the Bell farm report strange occurrences, and some claim to hear the witch's voice echoing in the dark. As the Bell family's story became legend, another chilling detail emerged. Decades later, a descendant of the Bells discovered a hidden journal in the attic. The journal contained entries written by John Bell himself, describing encounters with a mysterious woman named Kate Batts, who had cursed him after a land dispute. The final entry in the journal was dated the night before John Bell's death. It read, "I fear my end is near. Kate's voice haunts me still, and tonight she promised to come for me. If you find this, know that the witch is real, and her curse endures." Within a revelation of this journal, the true extent of the Bell Witch's curse was realized. The farm, now a historic site, remains a place of fear and fascination, where the line between the living and the dead is hauntingly thin. Visitors leave with more questions than answers, wondering if the Bell Witch still lurks in the shadows, waiting for her next victim.